Assalamualaikum and hi, we are from group 18. Today we want to talk about the watercooler system. For the introduction, people nowadays use a watercooler to make their drinks. Without one, they will have to do so manually, which wastes their time. Aside from that, keeping the human body hydrated requires clean and hygiene water. Water that is clean and hygiene is essential for human health. The water cooling is extremely crucial. Then, it is a machine that uses a refrigeration unit to cool or heat the water and dispense it. Though of easier access to plumbing, it is frequently found near the restroom. A primitive device for keeping water cool can also be referred to as a water cooler. By lowering the quantity of pollutant in tap water, water cooler improve the quality and taste of drinking water. After that, they safeguard the body against health problems caused by consuming contaminated or filthy water. After that, the objective of this project, the water cooler application can treat hot and cool water according on the method of operation. Then, when the people use the water cooler, this system can protect their safety and also their health. The last one, design a water cooler system by using EZ68K assemble.
I will explain about the system description for water cooler system. As we know, water cooler has cool and hot water, so it has cooling and heating method. Most current devices have a refrigeration component that uses vapor compression refrigeration or thermoelectric cooling to chill the water. Water coolers that use vapor compression refrigeration are available in one of the following systems, which are reservoir system, pressure vessel direct chill system, and ice bank cooling system. Okay, so for the flowchart that has facts, ideas, learning issues, and action. For facts, water can be used in two temperature conditions, hot and cool. So the ideas, to design a system that can deliver water in either of two modes. Learning issues, create the system using the EZ68K assembly language and relevant command codes. For the action, communicate and discuss with team member about it. Research more about the system. Second, a good automated water cooler system has many advantages such as product size and cost. The ideas, a good automated water cooler system has many advantages such as a product size, cost, and ease the burden on users. For the learning issues, using EZ68K for the simulation. For the actions, discuss with team member, use lecture notes as reference, and applying suitable command for EZ68K. And the third, facts, is the sensor is designed to ensure that the user understands how the system works. The ideas, applying a display into a project. For the learning issues, using 7-segment display. And the action is applying suitable commands in EZ68K.
So I will present on schematic diagram for water cooler system. So here we have water in and also have two filter here, and here the water will separate to two ways, either to solenoid valve 1 or solenoid valve 2. If the water is going through solenoid valve 1, so the water will get in hot tank. So in the hot tank we have heater. So after that, the hot water will go through and go to the Flowchart. Next, for the water that going through solenoid valve 2, it will go to cool tank 1, and then it will flow here to the cool tank 2. So actually here we have two separate space, the top and the bottom one, and then after the water get in cold water 2, the water will flow to the filter dryer, and then going through condenser and then compressor. After that, the water will flow back to the first cold water, but for this time it will go in the top space. After that, from the top space, okay, so we here for the first cold tank, we also have UV lamp. The function of UV lamp is to eliminate the bacteria, and then the water from the top cold tank will went to the second cold tank, also going in the top space. After that, it will go to Flowchart as cold water. So that is how the system works for watercooler system for hot water and cold water. Then the next one, we have flowchart. Here we have a start, and then after that the system will detect the water smooth. If the water smooth is hot water, the LED will blink and the water smooth will display. That means it will display hot, and that is the end of the process. But if the water's detected mood not hot water, it will be cool water, and the LED will blink and the water smooth will display. That means it will display cool, and that is the end of the process for our watercooler system.
I will present for the results and conclusion. So this is the result for our program. So when we didn't have any switch, it will say hi and all LED will blinks. And when we on switch number 7, it will display what's cold, and all the LED from LED 7 until LED 4 will blink. But when we capture the picture, it didn't blink. So this is when we switch on switch number 0, and LED 0 until 3 will blink. And when we switch on both switch, all of the LED for LED 0 until LED 7 will blink all, and it will display cool and hot. So let me simulate it for you. So this is our program. So here we state the address, and this is the switch number right here. Switch number 7, switch number 0, and switch 0 and 7. Sorry, 0 and 7. Okay, so this is here when it shows switch that we on is same as we set for the one. So which is this one is switch number 0. So when the switch on is 0, and if equal, it will run this subroutine, which is hot. So it will blink the LED. It will display on the 7 segment display hot, and the LED will on in the LED in on H routine, which is right here. Right here, it will on. So it will blink. So, and then if switch number 2 is on, which is switch number 7. Switch number 7 is on. It will run the subroutine cool right here, and 7 segment will display cool, and it will on the LED in on C routine. This one, it will on right here, and it will blink. And when switch, which is switch 0 and 7 is on, it will run subroutine both. Here, right here, subroutine both. And when off, it means that no switch was on. If it will run the subroutine right here, means that the 7 will display high. And we will back to main, which is this one, and we will run the same thing. Okay, so let me simulate it for you. So here where we didn't run anything, and on set switch number 0 it will display hot, and LED from 3 to 0 will blink. Then switch off and switch on number 7, LED 7 for blink, and it will display cool. And when I on both switch, it will state that cool, hot, and all the blink will blink. All the LED will blink. Okay, so for the conclusion is we managed to simulate the Watercooler application into the EZ68K software, and two safety features also we managed to include, which is the display on the 7-segment display of the condition of the water, which is cool or hot, and the LED blink shows that the water is falling out from the tap. So that's all from us. Thank you.